you started this position in September, and I would imagine you sort of want to spend those first few weeks and maybe even months at a place like DSHS getting up to speed, and then this crisis kind of falls on you. What was it like to sort of manage the government shutdown at the same time you were trying to get spun up on the job?
Well, I will say, best laid plans. So I show up, I had a whole theory of the case that you set up in your kitchen when you're like, oh, I'm going to do this job. Here's the thing. I'll do this to it, et cetera, et cetera. The first crisis actually happened my first week. So Friday night, early morning of actually Saturday morning around 3 a.m., I get a phone call that there was an active shooter at Eastern Campus.
Oh, yeah.
And so you sort of jump out of bed and you're in it. And the whole plan of what I was going to do that Monday, week 2, you readjust. And it was, an awful way to see the eastern part of the state for the first time, an awful entrance in that facility for the first time.
And you lost one of your employees.
And we lost a colleague, Colleen,
a security officer.
Who seemed like she was a tremendous person as you get to hear the stories about them. And but it is a reminder of the work that we do and what our colleagues at DSHS do, and put us into crisis mode right away. So within days. So by the time we got to shutdown, you never get used to crisis, right? But by the time we got to shutdown, I had already seen what our team can do. I'd already seen them stand up, not only wake up me in the middle of the night, which I'm sure was its own challenge of, making sure the brand new person you barely know. And then you see incident command get stood up, very, very quickly. You see the sort of muscle memory. You see the governor within hours on the phone with all these folks, and you kind of get the sense of what you're walking into, and that we do have to respond to crises. So to your question, by the time we got to shutdown, I won't say no one's ready for shutdown, right? No one anticipates all of the things, and I think the current administration at the federal level has put us through some pretty unique challenges. But I did have a lot of faith at that point in the team because I had seen them for a few weeks on what we might be able to accomplish.
You can check out the rest of the show by clicking on the link below or by watching Inside Olympia Thursday evenings at 7 and 10.